Welcome back to the Healthy Kosher Network, your kosher source designed to improve your health and your life. This is episode 3 of the Healthy Kosher Spiritual Health series, Parshat Bo, Stop Selling Yourself into Slavery and Bondage. My name is Travis, and our goal at the Healthy Kosher Network is to help you and your family be at your healthy kosher best in every aspect of your lives. Please be sure to tap the like, subscribe, and notification buttons if you haven't already done so, and tell your loved ones about the Healthy Kosher Network. So in Parshat Bo, we're in the middle of Moshe letting Pharaoh know that terrible things are going to happen to Mitzrayim, Egypt, and all of its inhabitants and livestock and everything. And his heart was made stubborn by Hashem, right? On purpose to increase the impact upon B'nai Yisrael and the world that would be remembered for all time, and that has opened miracles and dramatic events surrounding our exodus from Egypt. So, and we get to the final plague, right, which is the killing of the firstborn, all the livestock and people, including Pharaoh's family, correct? So anybody born first. And Jews who didn't, follow the commandment to paint their doorposts with blood of the sheep, etc., as we learn. So that plague of slaying of the firstborn was nothing more than a genocide, right? It was a genocide that Pharaoh allowed to happen because he didn't listen, and his heart was hard and he was stubborn. And we're collectively willing upon ourselves a much slower genocide, but a genocide nonetheless. It's not happening all at once, but we're succumbing through poor nutritional choices, a genocide that's killing us one by one. Our slavery to our Yetzer Hara with regards to food is often just as strong and stubborn as Pharaoh, right? The key is to recognize this madness for what it is and let go of our stubborn resistance to making dietary changes. And then we must watch for the all or nothing approach, which our Yetzer wants to tell us, which is if we slip, if we eat a little sugar, or if we miss the mark, right, that we want to give up. Oh, what's the use? I tried eating good for 3 weeks and I only lost a pound or 2 and I didn't see a difference, and to heck with it, I'm just going to go back to eating whatever I want. We all do this, right? I've done it many times, right? Well, I'm here to help you change that. So it's about the small changes. So we don't have to have doctors make big changes like bypass surgery, cancer treatments, insulin injections, etc. There's a lyric by what I consider an amazing artist named Bob Marley, and it goes like this. It says, "Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourself can free our minds." That's from Redemption Song by Bob Marley. Sometimes it takes a goy to get through to us. Someone who, look, it's rumored, and it's probably pretty certain that his father was Jewish, and I don't know, how much Torah he was exposed to in any form, shape, or fashion. But, his philosophy, his way of life, his way of thinking certainly produced those lyrics and many others that are of very spiritual nature. In any event, emancipating ourselves from slavery, from our own slavery that we've brought upon ourselves by eating whatever we want. In this regard, we have an immense amount of spiritual growth that we can make. And, the ramifications, again, are immense. If we can repair this part of us that has no control over what we eat and do something about it, it has powerful ramifications spiritually, mentally, physically. If we can make these changes incrementally over time so that we don't have to have plagues of terrible health. And think about it, our children are not chayav mitzvahs. They're not required to have the din upon them, the judgment upon them of their actions. So it's up to us, right? The Inyan is on us to help and guide them. And if we're in poor health, and if we're 50 pounds overweight or whatever we are, if we're consuming whatever we want any time of the day or night, as long as it's kosher, halachically kosher, then our children see that, and we don't put any controls or teach them how to meter themselves. And so the awful midos are passed down of selling ourselves willfully into slavery to our own desire to eat whatever we want, and so we need to stop. And I'm here to help with that. And this is a little more musar, and let's get ready to do something and take these lessons that are right there in the Torah and apply them to our everyday lives. I mean, it's Parshat Bo this time of year. This is the time of Shemot and the time of the Exodus, and the Pesach is coming. And, we have an opportunity to internalize these lessons and apply them to our daily lives and become more free. And when we are able to exert control over our desires and our Yetzer Hara, then we free ourselves from mental slavery. And that's the real lesson of Pesach, isn't it? Stay tuned to the Healthy Kosher Network for more valuable information and our regular updates throughout the week. We encourage you to comment and message us with any thoughts, suggestions, or questions you have. We'll work hard to get you the answers you need to improve your healthy kosher lives. Please be sure to subscribe and turn notifications on for the Healthy Kosher Network so you can stay current with our updates and get the most out of your healthy kosher life. Thanks for watching.